So I'm on video number 5 of our tour of Kopan Monastery in Nepal. I don't even remember if I told everybody we're in Nepal. And here we are. And if you get a chance, please watch the first 4 videos because it's the tour of all the gardens and the buildings. And although I don't have a lot of information for you on what everything represents and what all the buildings are just yet, as I learn what's what and what temples are which, I'm going to post those in the description so that if you're following along with me and you're interested in learning about this monastery here in Nepal, you'll be able to. I highly recommend it. Oh my goodness. I just can't wait for the teachings to begin tomorrow. So it'll be a beginner Buddha teaching course that is 10 days long. And then after that, I'm going to be taking courses right up until the end of the month. And then I'm either going to ask if I can stay here to teach English as a second language to the baby Buddhas, or if I am not staying here, I'll be moving on in Nepal to an actual volunteer, a place where I can volunteer. And I had made arrangements, sort of, not really. We had talked about me coming to teach English as a second language, and our school board, Tracy and Madame Belanger, set me up with all kinds of resources, and our school at Marymount set me up with all kinds of resources, and some of my friends from St. Charles College, and yeah, so I have wonderful resources that I can use. And at Marymount, I do a lot of support work with our international students teaching English as a second language. And so I'm really pumped to use some of these resources. And if not English, maybe I'll be instructing some yoga, dance class. Who knows? Actually, I don't know if the Buddhist babies will be dancing. I think they might refrain from that. But exercise is always good. So here there's a silent retreat going on. So in this building to the right, it's all silent. Everybody moving around. Upstairs, there's signs all over that are asking everybody to not enter for the sake of the silent retreat. So we're coming now to the dormitories. So there's all different types of rooms that you can stay in. And of course, I'm trying to stay in the most inexpensive rooms as possible so that I can stay longer. And so I'm housed with, I think, 6 or 7 other women. And we all connected quite a few times already in the last 15, 20 hours. And we're all so compatible to be roommates because we're just all in such a similar space on our journey, even though we have different nuances. Or, as Ivan would say, although your problems are difficult, the solution isn't. I think something along those lines, and I thank him for that. I also was thinking this morning, I'm always saying, well, I've worked a really long time and I deserve this trip, and I can take this trip out of, funds that I've made all my life. But as I was meditating this morning, and Ivan retired last May, and here he is still working. I just want to send so much gratitude and thanksgiving and appreciation to Ivan because, sure, I could afford a trip to some degree, but I just really want to thank my husband for his love and support and understanding that my inner world was breaking down, and he took a lot of the heat for that. And I'm so sorry, and I've asked his forgiveness, and but I just really want to show him so much love and gratitude because every minute that I'm on this trip deepening my experience, there's somebody at home taking care of a house, a cabin, vehicles. He's still working. I am begging him to join me here at the monastery, though, maybe for the month of May and June, and maybe come on to Thailand and work in the elephant orphanage with me, and then maybe go on to Bali and sit on the beaches of Bali with me. I'm just going to put that out there and see what he's capable of right now in his world and what will work for him. But I think it's time for us to meet up somewhere in the world, do some of our spiritual work together. There's so many partners here of all different ages, husbands and wives, young lovers, although everybody I think has their own room, especially in a place where you're doing all this type of spiritual work. You're still doing your own work, even if you're with your partner. My little sweet little granddaughter Coraline said to me last night in a call, I had to find somewhere quiet to go. We're 10 or 9.5 hours difference in time zones, and she just said, "Oh, Lolly, I miss you so much." And my heart just melted. I miss you so much, Coraline. I miss you so much, Olivia and Emma, Cal and Alexi. But I just know that I have to be here right now. And after Coraline said, "Oh, Lolly, I miss you so much," and I told her how much I missed her, my heart just sank. And I thought, oh, I must go home and be with my family. But I do know that this is just for such a short time, such a short minute in time. And as much as we're missing each other now, when I arrive home, it'll be like I never left, and we'll pick up where we started and left off. And yeah, and it's all gonna work out just beautifully. And Coraline, I love you so much. You are with me in every breath I take, and every minute that I get healthier, and every minute that I become more awakened to life is every minute I'm gonna be an even stronger, an even more flexible, an even more balanced human being in your life. And when all is said and done, if for no one else, it's for my dear sweet granddaughter and myself and my daughters and my husband, my son-in-laws, for our little family. And hopefully my mom will feel the joy of the changes that I'm making and who I'm becoming. And hopefully my sisters will follow along with the path with me, and hopefully those that I've harmed so terribly when I burnt my world down before I came will forgive me, and we will rebuild. And I really believe we will. So tied into my tour was a little bit of my story. So it's a little bit of a 12-step check-in. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna end on the turtle. If there was anything that I've taken from India with me, it's the story of the turtle. The turtle never fights back. The turtle just crawls into their shell and appears to be as solid and strong as a rock, waits for the trouble to pass, and slowly and quietly goes on about their business. And they live many breaths as a result. So the wise turtle is one of my gurus. And it's so funny because the wise turtle has been one of my gurus for very many years, and as well my daughters. And we always laugh about being spirit animals. Our spirit animal is a turtle, but for different teachings. But that was the teaching that I received in India, and it was just by chance that the Gurov should even talk so often about the guru turtle and its teachings. So always so many connections, I just can't even tell you. I want to say it was all serendipitous, but I know that it's not. I know that there's something just so much bigger, showing me every step of the way. I love you, dear family and friends. I love you. See you soon. Namaste.